Greetings and welcome to Oxygen Not Included. This is a live stream VOD, so please be aware there is a live stream chat. I know they can be scary, but you get used to them after a while. Pumping out, but they haven't been supplied for so long due to the fact that we haven't had people just supplying. Now we've got a dedicated supply to dedicated supply people. They actually seem to be keeping up the grade now, so they're starting to produce oxygen again, which is good. We also have this one device here doing pressure right now, and I'm thinking we bring that down, bring another one down here maybe, to help out down this section. Because these good, but they also burn algae. These burn algae for fun, and we don't have an infinite supply of algae right now. We do have this machine which will make algae, but it needs stuff. I'm actually going to increase because we need algae, so I'm going to increase to an 8 just because I need to start making algae out of that machine. I'm not saying that was a good play error, but okay. Right, so this one's still pumping here, that one's not pumping. So we might need to disconnect this pipe this side to stop it. So yeah, this one shouldn't supply the toilets basically, and we don't want it to connect to that anymore. So if I disconnect that pipe there, and disconnect that pipe there, then we can connect that pipe across there, and we can have this as a. All these can be clean water, and no food particles go into that one. We will be doing from that. That's the only downside. But if we reconnected this output pipe here, if that was to connect to these instead, and we shut that pump down, shut that pump down, we can create a relatively closed loop then, can't we? That might work. Alright, let's give that a go. Let's plumbing. Give me. Let's connect this pipe to these. And then into them. Okay, let's disconnect this first. We don't want them doing anything stupid. So seriously, should stay on the plant though, bio. What does the palm lights need to grow? Palm lights. Not you, because you are. You're Draco. There you are. That's shine bug. Palm lights. Blossom seeds. Muckroot. Mealwood. Brittle blossoms. Myrflight. Balm lily, that one? Balm lily? Yeah, balm lily. Boop. It says they require temperature 35 to 85, air pressure 150 minimum, in chlorine atmosphere. But it doesn't say they expel anything though. They're a medical purpose thing. That's hydrogen. We connected that one already. I think we need to connect that one and get this chlorine down here as well. So an option here would be airlock this, dig through, pop that. I like how Pete went to Bamley to Powerite. Well, okay, fair. I was thinking he was talking about an animal, okay? Okay, why are you not using these? They are plumbed in. The extraction line is connected. Right, but you can't get out anywhere because it's. So that's the output line. Goes into there and goes into that machine. And that's stopping it right now, okay. Although there should be excess capacity there looking at that line. Do you have a farm plots? Yes, there's farm plots all across here. There's farm plots there, and there. They're all growing meal lice at the moment. No water, never mind. So what I don't want to do is I don't want to have this just dump into you, but it might be something we have to do. Which means we have to run this line across and up, and then this line down with a spouter. Because right now there's nothing filling this up other than these jugs, which is not an issue. Yeah, okay, we're going to need to do something here. I think we need to have these dump into this area and then pump it out. We have to go with that. So let's go with plumbing, pipe. Let's take you across and up. We can put an output valve there and disconnect that line. We don't have to do the whole line. We can just leave the valves there. So if we take you that way, up there, we disconnect there, and we build and there as well, and we build a liquid vent there. That should allow the toilets and stuff to output here, right? Try cleaning up the pipes you can before placing any more paint. What's wrong with my pipes? I mean, I could dismantle the whole lot, but then we'd have no toilets or sinks, so I kind of don't want to. I could dismantle that, and then that's the only one to dismantle, but I want to leave it there in case I'm going to reconnect this for any reason. That's why that one's done. This one goes across there, down there, goes across there. It just can't get anywhere right now because I think this one's keeping the pressure too high. Let's just give it a run, see what happens. Probably going to break everything in the process, but it's a step, right? That's a disconnect one. That's disconnect two. Give me the pink, come on, build it. That should give an output for those pipes. Don't walk, no, don't walk away. At least they're washing their hands. Oop, I wish you could see the pipes with a button pressed on going to this all the time. Go in the toilet, so that's going to go nowhere because it can't flush right now. It's fine, we'll deal with that. You have the old pipe that you can dismantle, then you dismantle the pipe you can use as space to clean up your spaghetti pipes. But my chlorine room is fine. My chlorine room has a into there, into there, into there, out. There's that, they're in sequence. That's fine. There's a serial link. If I clean these up, it's going to go parallel again. That's up to 800 though, and the air pressure is now down at 7-8. I'm not happy with air pressure. I need more of these guys, I think, but I need my algae to work for that. What's my algae level like? Sand, algae. Oh, we've got loads of algae. Okay, we can get enough one of those up and running. Ventilation? No, it's under base. No, it's not. Is it under? Oh, it's under oxygen. It's a oxygen diffuser, that one. It needs power, so if I put it down here, yeah, there's a power cable there. Give me two of them. The chlorine room itself is fine, yes, but the pipe going from your base to the chlorine room is spaghetti. So the inlet pipe, which is this one, is spaghetti, and because it says I'm going to it. That's this blue line here. And it's going to have a second one coming up from there. We need to shut this down as soon as this is up and running properly, which actually I think it's ready. Tell you the truth. OCD much? I think it's fine. I mean, it's not the cleanest piping, but also it's not factorial, so I don't really care if it's fully optimized or not. So yeah, we can turn that off as soon as we can. We can deal with this water later. Oh, we can actually leave it running and they'll both drain nuclear, I don't know. Coming across after the goddamn feces, yes. Let's get people sleeping. No one's sleeping in that one? It's a Raven bed. Raven's, there we go. Raven wasn't actually in the bed, that's why. Ah. So that's cabin scrubbing. Ah, that's probably helping keep our air pressure lower as well, thinking about it. That's the cabin scrubber. It's literally scrubbing the cabin out of the air, but it does reduce the air pressure at the same time. That's why we're getting lower air pressure because of that. Okay. So these should hopefully then help with the oxygen supply. Now, how is the pipe? Because there we go. We're now plumbing away. Blah, 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 blah. So there'll be a fair bit coming out of those. We have the wash basin there. So I'm going to unlock this door and tell them to turn that pump off. Auto. And disable building. So that can stop pumping and we can rely on this then being pumped. That's the hope anyway. Someone should come down here and deal with this. This is going to be a low priority, isn't it? They'll get there eventually. Alrighty. I have refactored so much of the code lately. Spaghetti to clean code. It kind of stuck around, I guess. So holding 700 over here, I'm going to lock this door again. Just to stop them getting in there. I don't need them to be in there right now. And they will go in there for like resources and stuff. Ooh, food's coming in. I should make those and get those up and running. These are on infinite lice loaf. Yep, that's good. Refrigerator says we have lice loaf at 99% and we have 12 kilo of it. Nice. We're good. They're both running now. It means we should start getting better oxygen levels in here. Yeah, because they're going to be hopefully bringing that oxygen pressure up nicely, and we have an actual oxygen-rich area down here. It's going to start getting to spread into the base now, which it will do. There's vents there. We could put a vent there and there to help it get through here a bit better, but for now I'm going to leave it alone and let it start building up a little bit of excess things. That one's still disposing of the... yeah, there's a bottle there. Could just forbid everyone from going through there. I could, but then when you get a new person, they can go through it. So if I forbid everybody, then doesn't that just allow everyone through it later? Right, go turn the pump off. And pump it off. There we go. And we can just ban the door from use then. Boop. There we go. No, I saw you try that. I saw you. I saw you, Bram. I saw you. Stop being an idiot, Bram. Breathe or don't breathe, your choice. I put a walkway across there just to make life easy for Brown because it's bad to suffocate. Give me a mesh tile. A ladder actually will do the job nicely. Water go through ladders, right? Right, over here we're at 1,000 germs. Gotta watch out for that. It's getting a lot higher now. Like it's 1,000,000 germs in that tank. Ooh. It's about to say. Just happy. Just click on the arrows. Yeah. There we go. Yay! Apart from DJ being a complete idiot. I'm just going back and forth like an idiot. Very much a DJ though. Pumping chlorine from the base back into the chlorine room. That's the that was the next plan. Was to set up a up here an airflow pump, and then an air filter. We might need to build up here and let it get build up here because the water pipes are in the way. But that's kind of the plan. Yes. That's so DJ. I know, right? Because this is at like 1,000 gram as well. And this is over here. It's at 700, so it would be good to pump if we could. Right, I think we start working on that next then. Let's look at ventilation. We haven't got any ventilation in place anyway, so that would work well. So this one here is at 1,000,000. 200,000, and 1,000. So what it's saying is I need to turn this down a bit right now, just to help reduce the it a bit. I also want to turn these now. Let's fix these pipes first, because right now these pipes are being fed from this pump here, which we just turned off, so they're not currently plumbed into anything. So we want to run a pipe across there, but before we do that, we're going to want to destroy this pipe. But I'm going to leave that pipe intact actually. The reason for that pipe being intact is because we want to be able to pump this stuff out at some point in the future. But that one there wants dismantling, and then putting a bridge in place. So probably dismantle all three of them, won't I? In order to put the bridge there. The pump and the filter need clear space. Yeah, that's what I was saying up here. We probably need to put a build up here and then brick around it. But yeah, so this water pipe here, but you couldn't pump from down here. We just want to get rid of that. We want it to come off of this line to feed these. So we're feeding from a closed loop then, a closed-ish loop anyway. And we're going to have it into there as well, so we can drain some of it off into this. We can. This I want to drain at some point, but it's going to be awkward to drain both of these tanks at the same time. I think if we get this one empty, we can turn this one back on. That's the end of the plan. But I don't want the toilets going through the thing using this water. I want to get as much clean water into the system as much as possible. So I think for now we just disconnect this pipe, and that will release this for future. We can reroute around it, or we can delete the pump and move the pump over there. We can do something with it later on. So we'll start with the deconstruction. Can we get rid of that connection and the entire thing overlay? We'll get rid of that as well. Actually, I can just reconnect it when we need to reconnect it. I'll do to there, but I can't go any lower because I don't want to go through them again. There's not really a reason. But also the power switches are great. Yeah, the power switches are pretty good if you have a need for them, and do we need to turn them on off by a person though? Oh, so much for cleaning the pipes. Hey, leave me alone. Plumbing, pipes. Well, you said this was the part of the problem. I'm not touching that part. That part's fine. This is the part I'm dealing with here. Right, so that goes there. Then we want to deconstruct that one for now. And I'll get rid of that one as well. We can put some water down here, but it'll be fine. Then we need to put new pipes in place to connect this to there. Like that. So the toilets should now be using clean water rather than the food poisoning water. And that should hopefully be enough to send the water across. Yep, perfect. It will queue up and with them, boop, and then boop, and then boop. So yeah, it's still going to go a lot down here, but I want this filled up anyway. We got this as a supply then. I might actually bring this ladder down. I just typed what you asked before you asked. I was just 5 steps ahead of you already, Pete. Because if this does drain, then the easiest option is just to dismantle that and let this pump deal with it all. Ooh. So you're still good up there. You're good there. These are showing down to 900. Okay, it's dropping. That's good. That is good. 600. Alright, they're going down. A decent rate as well. Chlorine levels are still at 700. But I'm happy how fast they're dropping. So they are going down, they are coming back up again. But I think it's because we're not pumping from here anymore. We're only going through this whenever we get a bit from this. The water has a lot of badness. It does indeed have a lot of badness. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It glows in the dark. It's great. But we are cleaning it, and the base is getting clean as well. The base has got very little food poisoning in there now, which is good as well. What is that? Floral scent. Oh yeah, Toad, never go up there. Never go up there, Toad. No, never. In fact, Toad... Toad. You denied. Because this area is toxic to toad, which is good because we can plant those things I've been not planting. Good. Germs on you? Oh yeah, they need cleaning after we do that. Yeah, let's give them a disinfectant. Can I do them as well? No. But if we get them clean, they shouldn't produce much germs anymore. On the grounds that they'll produce the default germs, but they shouldn't produce germs from the water coming into them as well. Oop. There we go. Alright, get in there, disinfect them. They should be clean. And then they'll get wet again, but the junk in the pipes, I am aware of that right now. Ooh, where's my pipes? Pipes. There we go. So this should slowly fill the pipes up anyway when every time somebody washes. So this should back up pretty well as well. Question with the toilets going. Won't the yellow tank constantly fill up, i.e. cleaning the holding tank on the left is one of that should be emptied out first? That's what we're doing. So what we're doing is this goes into here and fills this up, this waste tank. The waste tank pumps up into the filter cleans up the water, sends it to these tanks for disinfecting. Then it sends it back down the system, which goes into this tank here and into there. So we'll get this one cleaned up first. And then when that one's cleaned up, we can either merge these two tanks, or we can clean tanks separately. But right now, the current way of doing it is we're draining this one off first. Don't read my message properly. Question with the toilets going. Won't the yellow tank constantly fill up, i.e. cleaning the holding tank on the left is the one that should be emptied out first? Yes, if we clean this tank out first, then this tank's going to fill up to the top. While we're doing that, we're draining that one out. But I mean, if that one doesn't, if it doesn't fill up as much, because we are using the water for other stuff. We use the water on these, and they produce stuff. Red Empire, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. How has your day been? Where's left? That would be the left. That would be the left one. That would be the right one. But if we drain this one off, then this one's going to fill up while we're doing it, so it becomes an issue. Because I've been trying to empty this one for ages, it's just not emptying. We cannot empty this one fast enough if we have this set to 1000. So the hope is to do this, and if it works, if we get these to clear down better, then we're good. We're up to 1000 again now. Red Empire, thank you for the raid, that is amazing, thank you very much. Were you streaming? And if you were streaming, what were you playing? I now can't see my chat because it's going to minimize the game. There we go. So we're getting there slowly on this piping system. You may need to clean. We may need to clean faster. That is literally why we have the 3 tanks in series to hopefully clean them faster. If I turn this up, then we'll get germs in here. So that's the issue there. Hello, I just beat my included game. Left the galaxy. Ooh, nice! I've never got that far. In fact, this is probably the furthest I've actually been. And we're early tech. We're just working out how to deal with with polluted water right now. We have a cleaning scrubbing system in place. Sunny Delight. How are you doing as well? How are you? Welcome. Enjoy your stream. I'm gonna get something to eat. Good luck. Thank you, Ron. Thank you very much for the raid as well. So that's pumping slowly. These need oxygen down, water down here. I'm guessing. Yeah, it's always water they need. Rack? Why rack? How's our oxygen actually doing now? Is it better? Getting better. We've got this entire blue area now, which we did not have before. I might need to turn the carbon scrubber off for a bit, but I don't really want to turn it off because it's helping keep the carbon levels down. Ah, corridor. I like the fact that this carbon scrubber is actually helping keep this supplying water as well for this pump. That's actually helping quite a bit as well. Toad, are you just having fun there? Okay, bye. Thanks for the views and follows. See you guys tomorrow. Okay, that's how we're doing with that. It's going well. That's going well. That's all behaving itself right now. We're just going to keep an eye on these tanks. I want to turn it up to 2,000 again, but I feel that we need to do the chlorine gas. The question is, would increasing the chlorine gas pressure do it? Would that have these clean faster? How will do, Pete? Never seen them around. If I have to find the name and it's not that, and then you're just being pedantic, I will be very, very disappointed in you, chat. Travaldu. There they are. You've seen them now. Disappointed in you. What are you complaining about now? What can you do? You are complaining because growth altered body temperature. Damn it! I didn't see the water from when we cleared the pipes out. It makes everything cold, doesn't it? There we go. Are there any more water I need to be dealt with? Yes, there. Probably there as well. You know what? Finally, gotta deal with that. Actually, don't go deal with that. I got a very zoned off. At least Raven understood my meaning. Don't have a name yet. Well, I mentioned that earlier. We said we don't have a person to give it a name, so I'm not going to name them. So we didn't name them. I wish you get like a full bottle of water rather than a little tiny piece. I also wish you do these first. We should have wall this off so we don't have to deal with it for the most part. 400. Why are we at 400 over here? Oh yes, that. Let's turn that off for a minute or two. They could do with some power generations, coal base, that'd be nice as well. We have to call in though for the first time. Pete, the power switches can be turned on and off by the player, unlike the water switch as well, where you have to say change the pressure and then they have to wait for them to go up there. You can switch the power switch are just instant off. Oh, cool. So the temperature in this area is 30 degrees Celsius. You need 10 to 30. Oh, right, it's too warm in here. Okay. From temperature. Okay, so we are getting too warm over here for these plants because of these machines, most likely. Well, actually, not most likely because of these machines. So these plants may not be able to grow over here anymore. We have to move them. I mean, well, at that time. Okay. Not at the moment, Raven. Not at the moment. I'm trying to forget the fact that I only have another 11 days. Can you bottle without needing to use the hand pump? Because it'd be cool to have this go straight into one of these. What's the pollution on this tank now? 800. 300,000. Yeah, I think we need to get. I think we need to start putting the chlorine gas out anyway, just because it's chlorine gas and it's moving.
Sorry.